happens. Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Laracon pre-party stream. I'm not here on my own. My buddy Christoph is already here. Woo!
Hello,
Hey,
hello,
hello,
Freek,
people,
and hello everybody that already joined us.
people of the planet Earth. Welcome.
I see counter 50 people already in here. Wow,
That's a
it's good.
lot.
It's filling
Yeah,
up. It's filling up. Yeah,
yeah. They're coming
people
for
are
the
ready for the
party.
quiz.
And
Yeah, for the
what
party and for the quiz.
what do we need for a party? A little bit of music. So we're going to give the
I,
people what they want.
I wanted to say a drink, but yeah, music too.
Okay, we'll start with a drink. So, Christoph, we already said it to each other, but let's show it to the people. What are you having?
I'm having a Stiegel from Austria, zero alcohol for today because I still have to work a little bit and big day tomorrow. But yeah, I needed a drink for this party, and this is also a good one, which I can recommend, by the way.
Nice, nice, nice.
What are you drinking?
I have something Columbus by Brouwerij Het Ei. This was a gift for me for when I gave a talk at a user group in Holland. I haven't drank this beer yet, so we'll see what it gives. But there is another thing that's also important for a party, and that is, of course, a little bit of music. So let's get the
Yeah,
vibes here.
let's get in the mood.
There we go. Ready for another Laracon quiz, the whole experience. So, what are we
We are
going?
there like every year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
indeed. What are we going to do, Christoph? Will you tell our audience what we are
yeah.
going to do?
So I think we have the same plan like every year. We're going a lava quiz together. It's a quiz to have some fun together, and I have around 70 questions about Lerval, and will be a lot of fun. And we're going to challenge some of you. And I'm not sure who was the last winner. Was it Diana?
I
Do you
think
remember?
so. I think so. That was last year. She won last year, but the year before that, I forgot. But I
Yeah.
think Diana is
So
the
it
one to
seems
beat now.
Yeah, it seems people only remember the last winner, so it's good to have a new one. And yeah, I hope a lot of people will join the quiz. That's first on our to-do list, and then second, I think we're going to check out the Laracon timetable again together, and probably share some opinions and go through the talks, and yeah, get ourselves in the mood for tomorrow.
Yes. And after that, Caneco, one of the designers of the Laracon website, will stop by and tell us also, like always, all of the little design secrets and little things that he put in that website together with Flick. So that will be very nice to enjoy as well.
I think he said he had 48 secrets on the side.
Yeah, indeed. So yeah,
This guy is crazy.
I think before the stream, I opened the website a little bit and just played with like the little animation on top to the colors to see what can I see there, but I didn't discover anything. I'm pretty sure there's also a dark mode hidden in there somewhere, but I couldn't activate it. So we'll see
Yeah,
what.
he will show us for sure.
Yeah, indeed. So the quiz, that's number one here, right?
Should we start it now? Are you ready, people? Are you ready for the quiz?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I hear them screaming.
Yes.
It would be fun if someone is watching the stream like uh, in one of my neighbor houses, and then I would hear him scream or something like that.
That would be quite amazing indeed.
But wouldn't it be interesting to know who is the closest person to you currently, which is watching the stream?
Well, I see here in the comments that there are quite some people from Belgium
Okay.
here. So hi from Belgium.
Hello, Liam.
Hi from Bruges. Bruges is not too far away from Ghent, where I am. Ostend, which is like a big city on the coastal area of Belgium. We have Heist op den Berg here, so yeah, lots of
Oh,
Belgians.
wow.
And
So many people. Okay.
and also Helsinki Haas doesn't win
Hello, Haas.
for me at least.
Is there anyone from Austria as well? Am I the only one?
Are there any Austrians? We'll see. Here there's somebody winning closest to me, and that is my own sister who lives in Ghent. She's back. So Lisbeth,
She's a big fan, right? She's always there when you stream or when we
she's
we
there.
have those quizzes.
She's there a lot, and if I remember, she also entered the quiz last year. So Lisbeth, I hope that you'll do the quiz again, and that we see you in the leaderboard. We'll see.
Yeah, that would be fun for sure.
Let's see.
Oh,
here.
I've seen Adrian in the comments.
Adrian,
Yeah,
he's close to you,
Australia.
right? Yeah.
I guess
Okay.
he's the closest one.
Yeah.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, lots of countries here: Spain, Croatia.
Yeah, I also saw South Africa somewhere. So
Yeah,
it's really amazing. People from all the world.
Sweden, Berlin.
Are
Yeah,
joining.
it's a really nice, humbling experience that like lots of people from all over the world are watching. Yeah, good, Christoph.
We're sending love
Yeah.
to all of you.
Okay, the quiz.
Okay.
We have
Yeah.
prizes for the quiz, right? Maybe we should start
Yes.
with that. Why should you enter the quiz? Because you want to have a prize, right?
I would say first because you want to be the champion for
Yeah,
tonight's quiz.
yeah,
So I think this should be your priority number one.
Yeah.
But on top of that, of course, you will also get some nice prizes from Spasi and from myself as well. But I also got this in the introduction slide. So I think we're ready to share already
Okay.
the quiz and tell you how to enter the quiz.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm excited too, and I know all the questions, but let's do it.
Oh, I have to do it.
No. I have to
you
do
have
it
to
indeed. Sorry. I was so excited that I forgot that I have to put your screen on the stream. Here we go.
Probably got a good drink here. Okay, hello everybody again. So we are starting the quiz. We are using the service called Kahoot, and you can use the QR code or the link and the pin to enter the game. You then only have to enter your name, and then we should see you here on the dashboard. Please only use first nice names because we don't want to be rude, and second, we need a good name for you because if you win, we need to find you as well. So it makes sense to use a good name.
Hey, Tony,
Tony
first
is a good
one.
name. Hello.
Yeah.
The first one. So next one, now people are coming in.
How many people we had last year? I think 90 or something.
I think so too. Yeah, I think almost 100.
Let's
We
see
are
if-
now at 85 people watching the stream zone. Not sure if we can beat last year. But let's see. 20 people in already.
Let me put like a screenshot of this on Twitter. Maybe we can find a couple of more
Yeah.
people there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
First
now-
one with an emoji.
Hey,
William.
it works.
And yeah, also good to know already. It's good if you have a second device like a phone, how you can enter the game, because then it will be easier for you to click the buttons and reply to the questions then. Joseph from the UK. Okay, the list is growing fast here. Already almost 60 people. That's good.
Yeah, I see here that we have currently 80 people watching the quiz, so I hope that everybody joins. Then we're with 80 people, so that would be good.
Yeah, that would be already a lot, and there's the list still has some place for some more people. So
Yes, indeed.
if you just tuned in, we are preparing for our quiz, and we're using Kahoot as a platform, and you can use the QR code here on the page to enter the quiz, and we will have some nice prizes for you.
You know what? I'll make a comment of this, so people joining later, they have still the opportunity to
Yes.
to do so.
You can join the quiz at any time. The only downside is if you miss some questions, you probably won't get enough points to win, but yeah, you never know. Okay, we're now getting close to 80. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think we almost got everybody there. My little stream deck says that we're now with 86 people. So let's
almost
wait.
90. It would be really cool to get 100 people in here, but
78,
we can't force it.
78 people are watching now. So 7 more people to join and then we're there. I think last year we had an awkward situation that there were more people in the quiz than they were watching.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and there is one downside. If, for example, if you're joining with 2 devices and then only use one for taking the quiz, is that for a question, we will wait until the last one has answered. So if there's 1 or 2 devices who don't answer, we always have to wait the full time for everybody until we see this result.
Should we say something about the latency of the stream, just to
Yes,
make things
we can
clear?
already do this. So since we're streaming, we have a delay for sure. So this means for every question, you got 60 seconds in theory. But due to the delay, it could be that maybe, depending where you are, you maybe only got 30 seconds or even less. So this is a little bit of a difficulty here with streaming and the live quiz. But yeah, we still hope that it's not too bad for the most of you.
Yeah, so you'll probably see like a question on your device. How does that work? So they'll see it immediately on the device what they can answer, but you will see the actual question in our stream only later.
Yeah,
it's like that.
That's
right?
correct.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, I'm not sure. I think on your phone, I think you can decide if you want to see the question on your phone as well or only on like the stream. So I think if you can decide this, I'm currently not sure, then you should use that option, because then you see the question immediately on the phone before you see it in the stream.
Yeah. Okay,
now we have the situation like last year, more people in the game than on the stream.
I guess maybe the count of YouTube is a little bit delayed or something.
Yeah, could be too. Or maybe some people are just joining the quiz and not the stream. Is also an option.
Or they're using multiple devices and hack the whole system.
Yeah. I can imagine that as well. Okay, wow.
I think with the full 100, we could start, right?
I think so too, yeah. So again, if anybody wants to join later, there's always the option to join later. So yeah, but I think now with 100 people, I think we're good to go, right?
I think so too. Let's do it, buddy.
All right, so let me bring in here my cursor. And let's start the quiz. At the beginning, we'll have some information before we start so that we're all up to date. So we will have today 17 questions from Freek and myself. You will have maximum of 60 seconds for every question, maybe a little bit less. It's best to reply on your phone. There will be different kind of questions, so be aware. Sometimes you only have to pick one option. Sometimes there are multiple ones. And there's also an option where you have to sort for different replies in the right order. Then for every correct answered question, you will get points, and the faster you are, the more points you get. So mostly it doesn't make any sense to try to look something up because you won't be fast enough. And then the top 5 will win. I will show the prizes on the next slide. And most important is have fun and let's have a good time together.
Yes.
So today the prizes are 3 times pick a Spatie product. So if you win, you can pick one of Spatie products, and then also 2 times you can pick one of my products. How should we do it? Maybe the first 3 people can pick, or maybe let's say the first person, the winner can pick one of those 5, and then the next one can pick also one, and then at the end we will have only one left. So I think
Yeah.
that's the most fair solution for everybody.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay, this is an image, so don't try to click anything yet. So this is how the screen will look like. We will have a question, there will be an image, and then we have different options for the answer in different colors. And then on your phone, you have to pick the right color. And we also got an example question now where you don't get any points, which is just good to try it out. So how excited are you about today's pre-party? Are you excited? Are you very excited? Are you super excited? Or, Freek, please help out.
Okay, or are you supercalifragilisticexpialidocious? Excited.
Yes.
I guess.
Good.
I think go for supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And you, Christoph?
You go for green. Yeah, I think green is the right answer, but
Yeah.
we already have 90 answers, almost 100, so I think we should be finished soon.
Okay. So the delay is not too bad. That's good. People can give answers. Delay is not.
It
more
looks
than
like
1
that.
minute.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Wow, we have already 109, 110 answers. Okay, wow.
Going good.
And yeah, the correct answer was supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, or however you pronounce this. After every question, we will see a short summary. You will see if you got the answer right or wrong. And then there will be a dashboard. But yeah, for now, we don't have any scores yet. Okay, are you ready? The next question will already be one where you get some points. So
Okay.
here we go. Who are the designers behind Laracon Online? Caneco and Flick Nelson, Konoko and Fleck Wilson, Kirichi and Flickerson, or Connor and Francis?
I think I know the question, but I know the answer. Yeah, I think I do.
I hope that most of you know, because yeah, they are doing such an amazing job every year. Also with this year's design, which you can see in the image. Yeah, so they deserve that you know them. So I hope at least, let's say 80% get that right.
Yeah, some people here say in the comments that they don't see the questions on their phone, but we're not certain if there is an option that you can do that. It's normal that you just see the color, so don't look further for it. I see somebody else commenting that there's a 12-second delay, which is not too bad.
Okay.
So
we can live with 12 seconds, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the default way is that you only see the colors on your phone, but I thought there was an option where you can see the question as well, but I'm not sure. Okay, so 65 people got it right, which I think is around 65%. Okay, I hope we can improve next year, but yeah, Caneco and Flick Nelson are the two brains behind.
I think it's funny that 20 people said that it was Connor and Francis. I wonder who Connor and Francis are.
Yeah, sometimes I also wonder if some people just like to click the wrong answers, but
yeah,
I don't know. Okay, so the first time we see the scoreboard. Oh, and Adrian from Austria, he was the first one. Then we have Daphne, we have Sand, Vincent, and Felix. All right, so for us, it's always fun to see how those names are changing over the time. And maybe one of them will be at the end on the leaderboard as well. So let's see. Next question. Level 9 comes with a new test option, PHP Artisan. And what is the new option? Is it skip? Is it failed? Is it watch? Or is it coverage? Do you know that one, Freek?
I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. But yeah, you made this question. I forgot what was marked as the correct answer, but I think I know.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit tricky because for me there's at least one option which would also be interesting, But yeah, true is just one.
But I'm a little bit, yeah. I use Pest the whole time. I don't use PHP Artisan Test at all.
Yeah, but I think, let me think. I think when you get pest installed, PHP Artisan Test will run pest as well, right?
Yeah, it could be.
I think so.
I just run Pest directly at all time. It's coverage. Yeah.
It's coverage, yeah. So Nuno Maduro introduced this new feature, and yeah, I think the watch option would also be interesting, right? I think you have a package with this feature, right?
I have like a package, like a watcher that when some file changes, that you immediately
that's the
rerun
one.
the
Okay,
test.
yeah.
It's not really coverage, but I know that
Okay,
coverage
yeah.
is also built into Pest, and it's pretty neat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 55 got that right. What does this mean for the scoreboard? Oh, Adrian, I already see he's motivated. He's
Yeah.
like sitting like this in front of the screen. We have still Defnal, still Vincent, Felix, and Diego. Okay, and already 26 people, got the first 3 questions right.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty good.
Maybe next year Adrian can come to your house and just do the quiz in the seat behind you. That would be like that would be like very nice.
Oh yeah, this would be fun. Yeah,
like seeing the sweat on his face.
Okay, next, another quiz. Povilas reached one of his goals last year. Which was it? He made his first Laravel PR. He created a documentary about Laravel. He was hired by Laravel, or he reached 100,000 YouTube subscribers. And I just noticed a typo here. This was this year.
Yeah.
So not last year, it was this year.
Yeah. We're not native speakers, so we're allowed to make tiny mistakes like that.
Yeah, exactly. So was he hired by Laravel? Is he a new developer at Laravel? Maybe instead of Mohammed?
All of these 4 things are really nice things to achieve, I think. But he only achieved one.
Yeah.
I think.
I think he could have achieved more of them if he wanted to, but
yeah.
I think the one that he achieved was already quite
impressive.
amazing.
Yeah.
And hope everybody knows Povilas. He has a website called Laravel Daily, and he's providing Laravel content for many years. All right, so I would say almost 80% got that right. So this speaks for Povilas, and congratulations again. He got his YouTube silver button, and I hope it sits somewhere in between in the back. Maybe. Do you think I will also get one day?
Who knows? Who knows, Christoph? You're still young. You're still young, so
I'm still young, yeah. But I have place somewhere. Or maybe here. I think here would be a good place. Maybe I can borrow his one. Oh, we have a new leader, Def Null. Adrian second, third Felix, fourth Diego, and Vincent. But almost the same names.
Do we know who Def Null is?
I don't know. No, do you know?
No. Maybe he can announce himself in the comments because I don't saw any comment by Def Null, so I don't know who that person is.
Yeah, would be interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, next one, true or false? Does this code work? We have here a route definition, and as the second parameter, we are providing a page home controller, a controller object. So in Laravel, there are many ways how you can connect a route to a specific action, but is this one that works? Yes, then blue, or no, then red?
Meanwhile, we know that Def Null is Samuel Mwangi.
Samuel,
yeah. So that's good.
Samuel, good job so far. So what do you think? Is this possible? Does this work or not?
I don't want to influence people too much, so I'm going to wait for a couple of seconds. Like in the last 3 seconds, I'll give my answer for this one. And I think that this code does not work.
Yeah, it does not work, but it is a tricky one because in Laravel we are a little bit spoiled because there are many ways we can define a route and connect it to an action. So I think it wouldn't be that far away that this would also work. So if you said yes, you're not completely wrong, but yeah, it's not working currently.
And it's not working because you're passing an instance of a controller, right? And you have to pass in the class name of the controller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the ways you can do is you can use an array and then use a string for the class name and for the method, or you can just provide the class name directly with an invocable controller. So there are a few options, but yeah, this one is not working. But yeah, Adrian back on top, Diego second. We have some new people here: Dan, Herren,
Yeah.
Max H, and G.
Yes.
Welcome to the leaderboard.
Too bad I don't see my own sister there. That would be kind of cool to.
Yeah.
She's not a programmer.
You can do it. You can do it.
Yeah, come on, stay on it.
True or false? Laravel 9 requires PHP 8.1. What do you think? Is this true or is this false? So every new major level version, I think every new version also pumps up the requirement for PHP, at least in the last years, I think so. Especially now that we have a yearly release cycle.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they mostly follow what Symfony does. I don't think they ever had like a higher version number than what the Symfony components have. So I think they followed that. And Symfony's...
Really? I think there was a time, but
yeah,
could this be possible? Or do you think it wouldn't work because of the dependencies?
No, it could be. I think Laravel could perfectly say, hey, we do like a higher version of PHP. No problem.
I believe there was a version. Maybe someone can look that up or maybe someone else knows it, but I believe in the past there was a time. But currently I also don't think so. And the correct answer is false. Laravel 9 requires 8.0.
Zero. Yeah.
Not yet, but yeah, soon.
What does that mean here? Ooh, Dan Herten is second now. Dan is the maintainer of Filament, by the way, an awesome community project to create.
Hello, Dan. Nice to have you here as well.
Yes.
And then we have someone new at, what is the fourth place to third, fifth place is Nano.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome to the scoreboard.
What is next?
Another quiz. Multi-select.
Ooh.
Which two methods are added to many Laravel features through the conditionable trait? So there's a conditionable trait in Laravel that is being used quite a lot in the framework, and it just provides two methods to many other places in Laravel. And what are those two methods? Is it when? Is it unless? Is it if, or is it when not? So this is a little bit difficult, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know this one, Christoph, if I'm honest. Yeah. I know that there is a conditionable trait, but I've never made use of it myself, so the knowledge left my brain a little bit.
Yeah, I only discovered this one myself through, I think, the last Laravel release, because I went through the PRs and there was this conditionable trait was added to a new place, and then I just found out that it's been used quite a lot in the Laravel framework, and I didn't know it myself. But I was using those methods before, but I didn't know where they really came from. Okay, so it's when and unless. Those were the two ones. So do I see how many people got both right? I don't know, but it seems like I would assume that many got it right from those charts here.
Yeah, indeed.
At least the first two ones are the ones picked the most. Okay, let's see. Scoreboard. Okay, seems like Adrian knew that one. Then we have two new people here. Keith from Canada, and then George G. And then Herren still on second place, and Max also still on the third. Do you know Max?
No, I don't know who that is. I'm keeping also an eye on the chat, and I haven't seen a Max scroll by, so Max, if you want, put in the comments so that we know who you are
Yes,
online.
you can. You don't have to, but yeah,
And
you
it
can do
seems
this.
and it seems that Adrian has like a high advantage, but
Oh yeah.
it's really not. I think if Adrian has like one question wrong, or maybe he falls asleep while answering a question, then
He drinks too much beer, yeah, and
drinks too
falls
much
asleep.
Austrian beer, yeah, then you can still catch him. So
Yeah. So I don't think he's drinking the alcohol-free beer like I do today, but I hope he has a beer next to himself. But yeah, he is quite a little bit in front of the others. But yeah, there are still quite some questions, and yeah, everything is possible. Another quiz. Who do you see in this image? Is it Simon? I can't pronounce the second name. Is it Luke Downing? Is it Aaron Francis or Michael Durinder?
I think I know him. I think he's from Australia. Oh no. Oh yeah, he is from. He's not originally from there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
right.
Yeah,
He's originally from this Switzerland.
yeah. Which is also, I think, in his Twitter username, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
Twitter username is Swiss.
Swiss.
I don't want to spoil it already because we only have half of the answers now. Maybe you don't know him, or maybe there's a little bit more delay, but okay, now the answers are coming in more frequently.
He makes a lot of kick-ass videos on Tailwind-related subjects.
Yeah, correct. And close, but yeah, most got it right. It's Simon. How do you pronounce this? I wanted to ask him, but then I forgot. Is it
Simon
Frachliotis?
Frachliotis. Yeah,
Frachliotis.
something like that.
Frachliotis. I have to ask him. But yeah, it's Simon, who is most famous for his videos for Tailwind CS, but he's not working there anymore, but still providing killer videos on all kind of Tailwind stuff and other things. So yeah, great guy, and everybody should follow him.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, these are the questions I know that Adrian hates because he's more into the technical questions. And if there's one that not that much about the technical side of Level, but more about the people or something like that, then this could be some of the questions that could throw him from the place number one currently. But okay, who else do we have now here? Second, Dan again. Third, Max. Then we have Clement. I think it's the first time. And then Joshua Statemic. Is Joshua from Statemic? Is he working there? Do you know that?
I guess so. I think there's a Joshua there. So
I think so too.
It could be, yeah. Or just somebody named Joshua who's really a big fan of Statemic. That could also be the case.
Could be true too. Okay, next one. Quiz. What does the D in the solid principle stand for? Is it dependency injection principle? Is it data aggregation assumption? Is it die and dump debugging? Or is it dependency inversion principle? What do you think?
I love the image that you got for this one.
That's what I wanted to ask you, Freek. Yeah, what do you think about this image?
Yeah, it
was the first image that came when I looked for solid.
Ah, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's a search inside this app for images, and that's how I found this one. When did you learn about solid principles, Freek?
I was already a developer for quite a few years before I first stumbled upon it. And I wish that they just started a little bit in schools, because if you follow these principles a little bit too hard, then that's also not good. But I think it's good for knowing them. I think it will make you a better programmer if you are at least aware of these principles. You don't have to necessarily agree with them all.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, this is a question by Freek, and I think you tricked a few people because Most of them thought it was dependency injection principle.
Yeah.
And actually, the first time that I tested the quiz, I also clicked on this because I wanted to be fast. And then I thought, oh no, it's dependency inversion principle,
Yeah.
because it's about inverting the dependency from top to bottom to from bottom to the top.
Yeah, indeed. And the container, we call it the container in Laravel, but I think the full name in the docs is still the IOC container, which is inversion.
Oh, right, yeah.
Inversion of control container,
control, yeah.
and that uses this principle.
Okay. And we see a few changes here. Adrian still on top, then Dan Herren, Joshua Statamic, Max H, and Keith is back from Canada. And Mr. Ike is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Congratulations, Ike. Let's hope it's not too late, but you still got 8 more questions. True or false? In Laravel, a controller needs to extend Laravel's base controller. Is this true or is this false?
Yeah,
This
so-
is one which I think Freek is a big fan of
Yeah, indeed.
this question. I think this is
So-
also a question that you asked people many, many years ago in one of your talks.
Yeah, I did a talk about this.
What was the talk called? Was it?
I think
I don't know.
something with controllers.
Yeah.
I think it was in the hindsight, a pretty cool talk because it touched on many things that people do commonly now. I think in that talk I
Yeah.
also talked about BladeX, which is like the precursor to Blade components.
Components?
Yeah. Tailor-made Blade components much more powerful than we had in BladeX, but the idea was the same. And I touched upon the
Yeah,
idea of
someone-
controllers.
Someone
as
had
well.
to start it, yeah.
Supercharging your controllers. That was like the name of the talk. I
Oh,
think.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was a really good talk. And yeah,
Thanks.
most of you got it right. So this is false. You don't have to extend Laravel's base controller. Everything will still work. I think there are only some traits inside the base controller,
Yeah.
which you
indeed.
can add yourself if you want or have to.
Yeah, and I think it's good to know that's like if you don't let a controller extend anything, it will still work. You need to know that there's no magic to a controller. It's just a class with some methods on it.
Yeah, and mostly you don't ask it yourself because it's the default way to extend the base controller, but it's good to know that you don't need it.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, Adrian still on top, then Dan still second, Keith now on 3rd place, Max 4th place, and Joshua 5th place. And we have 10 players who have reached an answer streak of 3. Nice one.
We still
Okay.
need to have like some good non-technical questions to kick Adrian from the throne. Not because I have something personal against Adrian, but I'm always fan of the underdogs. You know, if Adrian
Spice it a
gets
little
second,
bit up,
then
yeah.
yeah. If Adrian gets
Yeah.
second or third, then I'm going to applaud for him again. But now he needs to be taken down. So come on.
Yeah. I don't know what the next questions are, but let's hope there is some tricky ones in there as well. So which operator does not exist in PHP? Is it the null Kaleskin assignment operator? Is it the mass assignment operator? Is it the non-identity operator or the backtick operator? So this is a question which Freek added.
Yeah. And I actually discovered one of the operators that I didn't know before researching this question. But I can't say that yet now.
Yeah, I saw the correct answer already, but I'm not sure if I know all of the other ones. So maybe you can light us a little bit up then.
Yeah, sure.
When the time is up. But yeah, it's a good question. And pretty funny names for all of them.
Yeah, and all of them exist except one.
But which one? What do you think? And the time is up. And the correct answer is the mass assignment operator does not exist.
No.
So this
indeed.
means, Freek, the other ones do exist?
These do exist, yeah. So the mass assignment operator, yeah, mass assignment is something from Eloquent, but it isn't an operator at all. The null coalescing operator, that are like the two question marks to check if something is null, and if it is null, then you get the right hand. The non-identity operator.
What is this one?
Yeah, you probably use it every day or a lot, but you don't know the name. That is just exclamation mark equal sign. That's just not equal to. That's like the formal name for it. And the backtick operator, that's the one that I didn't know before, but searching through the docs, I saw that one. And those are just like backticks, like little quotes going sideways. And this is really strange behavior in PHP. Everything that you put in backticks operators will be executed on the shell. And that's something pretty dangerous, because there's not a lot of difference between a normal quote and a backtick, but it will do that.
Yeah, let's imagine you're writing, I don't know, some kind of article or some string, and you want to mention some comments that people could run, and then you actually run it yourself by accident in your code.
Yeah, I think if people would put in like a quote, then it would be a quote in a string. But if you have like in your own code, like those backticks, everything between that will be executed. I'm not a big fan, but it's cool that it exists.
Yeah, it's good to know, and it seems like a lot of other people also didn't know that. Oh, I think I just saw that Adrian didn't get any points.
Ooh.
So maybe he got that wrong.
Keith from Canada is going up.
Yeah, Keith is getting closer from Canada. Then Herten, third place, George G, and Max H again. Okay, maybe we can see some new names as well for the last 6 questions. Would be fun to switch it a little bit up. Okay, quiz again. Livewire is an amazing piece of technology. What was Caleb's main inspiration for creating it? Was it Symfony DX? Was it JavaScript Remix? Was it Basecamp's Hotwire or Phoenix Livewire? So I still remember when Caleb, I'm not sure if I knew him quite well. I knew him a little bit from, I think, a Laracon talk, which I saw somewhere. And then I think it was around winter. He was releasing this video and he tweeted about, oh my God, crazy thing that I did. And I think it was a video with around 15 or 20 minutes where he was explaining this experiment, this prototype that he built, inspired by one of those tools here in the questions. And I still remember that I saw the video and I was like, okay, I don't get the hype. Why is this now such a big deal? And I was late to the party to really understand why this was so powerful. And it is Phoenix Livewire.
Yeah, indeed. Phoenix Livewire. I also remember seeing that demo, and I remember also seeing Caleb then tweet about it from like, this is awesome. And in Phoenix, they go a lot farther with it because of the language is much speedier. They can do like real-time games with that are rendered server-side. PHP is a little bit slower. Also, I think Caleb decided to use HTTP and not WebSockets because that was much more maintainable and easier to do. And I think it's a good decision in hindsight. Personally,
I think also Phoenix Livewire uses WebSockets, right?
I think it does. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
But I really love working with Livewire. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, big fans here. Okay, Adrian got some points again. Keith again, second, then third. Oh, we have 2 new people here. On the 4th place, we have Kwapa. And 5th place, we have Halim. Welcome to the scoreboard. I was asking for new people, and here they are already. So people are listening. Thank you. That's good. And by the way, I see now 116 people watching the stream.
Yes.
Pretty nice.
Pretty cool.
A puzzle. order the latest 4 new members, Laravel team members by their starting date. So earliest who joined Laravel first. We have Joe Dixon, Jess Archer, Tim McDonald, and
Guus.
Goose.
Guus. Yeah,
Guus.
that's a Dutch name. Yeah.
That's a Dutch name? Okay. So,
Yeah.
so Guus Leuf or
Guus Leeuw.
Guus Leeuw.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's even harder than Freek van der Herten, I think.
Yeah,
yeah.
For me, for sure. So Guus Leeuw.
Guus Leeuw.
Oh, God. Oh my God.
You need to drink more
Yeah.
for getting that name right.
I think I need the beer with alcohol for this for this name. Okay, but yeah, we have 4 new people who joined Laravel, I think this year.
I think so too. It went pretty fast.
Okay, and let me check the stats. So what do the stats means? I would want to know how many of you got the correct answer, but
It will be
I
a
guess
bloodbath, I
nobody?
think. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but first one was Chess Archer, then
Guus Leeuw.
the second Hughes, then Tim McDonald, and last one was Joe Dixon.
Yeah, I wouldn't
So
have knew that myself. This is a
Yeah.
very difficult one.
I'm pretty sure this is one of the questions that Adrian hates.
Let's see what
But
it
let's
does with the
see.
scoreboard. Oh,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
nothing
nobody
happened.
got
Okay,
points,
too
so-
difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry,
But,
people.
yeah, we have a combo breaker, so 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 4. So this means some people got it right. Okay, so it's good to know that at least some got it right. That's good. But yeah, the scoreboard hasn't changed. Another quiz. Facebook does not use regular PHP for the website, but a fork that they created. What is that fork called? Is it fact? Is it hack? Is it jack? Or is it FPHP? Another amazing question by my colleague Freek.
It's pretty cool. While I was researching this question, I took a little bit of I read a little bit about like the fork that they created, and they have like generics in there. Is not JSX, but the PHP variant PHX. They have like asynchronous things in there. It feels a little bit like the PHP of the future, really. But I don't know really why it didn't evolve out of Facebook. But they had sure some pretty interesting ideas to add to the language there.
Yeah, let's just wait for time to go up here. Yeah, so it is hack. So I still remember it was a very big thing. I'm not sure when they created it or when it was announced that they used it. So there was a lot of hype around it, but I haven't heard it for like many years. So do you think is there any specific reason for that?
I think they created it in the PHP 5 days, and it was much faster than PHP 5. But then PHP 7 came, and then the performance difference wasn't that big anymore. But I don't know why I wasn't chosen. Maybe, yeah, because it's tied too hard to one company and not to the open source spirit. But I don't know. I don't know the details really. But yeah, they have some interesting things in hack, anyways.
Yeah, but what I like about it, the same as your talk about controllers or what you had before the blade component. Some people have to explore, try new things. And I think because of hack, I'm pretty sure because of hack, there are a few things now in PHP which we didn't have before because a lot of people said this is what we want. And if not, we are creating our fork ourselves. And this is how an industry moves forward. So
indeed.
It's good that people start thinking outside the box.
Yeah. Small experiments. They just small and big experiments, of course. They bring us forward.
Okay, so if I've seen this correctly, no change on the scoreboard. And I think 2 or 3 more questions, and then we're already finished. Okay, so now it
Boom, boom,
gets
boom, boom,
exciting.
boom.
So these will be quite some deciding questions. What does the following git command do? Git checkout dash. It switches to the previously active branch. It creates a new branch named dash. It deletes the current branch, or it makes the branch named dash the current branch.
And
Do
it's
you know this one, Freek?
Yeah, I know this one.
Okay.
And I was about to say this little tricks does not only work with Git, but with other commands that has the similar behavior.
Oh, really?
For some things, yeah. So it's not only Git.
Okay. So I didn't know this command for a really long time. I think I only got to know it like 1 or 2 months in the past that I knew it. Before that, I never heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty handy when you're working on some kind of feature and you're switching. Oh no! Wait, I'm spoiling it. Sorry. Let's
Time is already.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So 77 people got this right. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot. So maybe I was the only one, or one of the only ones, not knowing that. Okay, interesting. So I think this is one of the questions where most of the people got it right.
Yeah, and so this works also, I think, with CD and with some other Unix commands that you just switch between the previous directory and the current one. Yeah.
Okay. Makes sense now that you mentioned that. All right, so Adrian first, Keith second, then third, Kwaba fourth, and Halim fifth place.
Yeah.
And
Adrian
up 14 places, Sergey Emiliano. Okay, congrats.
And Adrian broke the 10,000 points barrier there.
Oh yeah, I have to check if we already had that before. But this also depends on the question count.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, but this means 2 more questions, so it will be very hard to reach Adrian. But with a little bit of luck, maybe he needs to go to the toilet or something like that.
Yeah, or sleep, or he wants to program a little bit right now, or maybe he thinks I don't need those 2 extra questions. I can make it without it. That could also be the case.
Or maybe someone has to call him and distract him a little bit.
Yeah, indeed. Could all happen.
Okay, another quiz. In which year was Laracast launched? Was it 2012? Was it 2013? Was it 2014? Or was it 2015?
Yeah, this is a guess for everybody, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah. I also had to Google this one to know for sure.
I need to check and find out when I'm registered for Laracast. I would love to know if I was in. I think it must have been in the first year of Laracast that I already joined, but I don't know.
Yeah, maybe you could just ask Jeffrey what's my user created value and my ID.
Oh yeah, who is the user with ID 2 or 3? Because I guess the first one maybe is himself, but who was the second one?
Yeah,
that's a good question.
Now
for Jeffrey.
I want to know my user ID as well.
Okay, it was 2013. Yeah, so this was a tricky one, and a lot of you got that wrong. But the question is, who got it right? Okay, we have. I think Adrian got it right. I'm not sure, but Keith now also has over 10,000 points.
Yeah.
Then it's close, and then Quabber and Defnal is back in the top 5.
Then we are ready for the final question.
All right. Breathe, exhale, make yourself ready for the last one.
Unless you're Adrian, then put down your phone.
Yeah, I just saw that Adrian wrote that it was a wild guess, so maybe he was a little bit lucky with this one.
Nice.
Okay. Let's do this. True or false? Will both custom validation rules run?
Ooh,
so we have here, we're validating an array name is null, And then we have 4 validation rules. We have bail, required, and then 2 custom rules. And the question is, do both of those custom validation rules run or not? So we're providing an array with the name, but the value of name is null. And then this array is going to be validated with the 4 rules. And I want to know if all of those rules are going to be run, because this is a very interesting question, because some of those rules might be complicated, and then it's very interesting to know if all of them are going to be run every time, because this could also be a performance issue. So what do you think? Do you notice one, Freek?
I think I do. I'll say in the last second, and I don't think they will run.
Yeah, right. So because of the bail rule, which just means for the first rule, which is not being matched, it will stop. If you don't have that one, then all of the others would run, which is very good to know. So bail is very important to use. And that's only one that I learned from Richard. I think I've also seen him here. I learned this while working at one of his projects.
Nice.
Okay. Are you ready, Freek, to see the final scoreboard?
Let's see who is the winner and the gets the honor of being like the champion of the Laracon pre-party quiz 2022.
We should make some kind of banner, and then people can use this banner for like until the next Laracon.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, I'm going to click it now. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Laracon Online pre-party quiz. Number 3, Dan Herten.
Congratulations.
Number 2, Keith. Congratulations. And number 1, the one and only Adrian.
Congratulations. Woo!
And on place number 4, we have Quabber, and 5 was Def Null, which, if I saw this correctly.
Yes.
So yeah, congratulations to the winners, but also to everyone else, because everyone who participated is one of the winners, because I think we had a fun time together, and that's the most important thing here. Whew, okay.
Yes. Meanwhile, I'm also trying to reach Caneco. Okay, I have him here in the green room, so he's ready for spoiling the secrets when we are done with the next part. So yeah, what are there any things that we want to say about the quiz? Here we have like the difficult questions. Oh, that's also always fun. So
the most difficult one was ordering the team members. We already thought about that, and then Laracast was also not that good. But let's check also the ones which was the best. Is it this one? 34 correct? No. Okay, I can't scroll any more down. Or is this ordered? It seems it's ordered by the percentage, okay?
Yeah, indeed. So only 34% had the last question right, I think. Yeah, this was a pretty tricky one, so...
Yeah. But yeah, maybe you learned something new, and then it was already worth participating in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, but I think from the quiz side, we are good. So I hope the 5 people who won already know it. So the first 5 people can contact me on Twitter. I think that's the best way, and then I will get you one of the prizes.
Perfect. Okay. So that was it from the quiz side. So while we wait for Caneco, we are going to take a look at the Laracon schedule already, right? So
yes.
Christoph, could you put it on your screen? Because I just saw that I have the wrong resolution on my screen here. I have all this eCam stuff on it, so I'll share your screen again so we can see it. So yeah, tomorrow is the big day. Is your talk 100% ready, Christoph, or do you need to do some more?
Let me think. Was there ever a time when my talk was 100% ready? I'm not sure, but I think I'm pretty good so far. I did a test talk yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday with a few people, and the feedback was very good.
Ah,
So
nice.
there are just a few things that I'd like to improve, which I'm going to do later tonight or maybe tomorrow in the morning, and then hopefully I'm ready. But
Yeah.
yeah, who is ever ready, really ready for a Laracon where you speak in front of, I don't know, 1, 2,000 people?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's a lot. I checked the numbers, and I think the stream of the last edition was, I think, viewed 90,000 times.
Crazy.
So yeah, you want to
What
give
about
it
your talk?
your best performance. So
Yeah.
my talk is finished content wise. I also practiced it a couple of times today, but I feel like I should do it one or maybe two more times to just have it all in me, or just to give me confidence, like I got it
Yeah.
totally. But the hard work is already done, and I'm actually
Okay, that's good.
considering doing a live stream after the party,
Oh, really?
with just a test run of the talk, just to see how it goes. I'm not sure yet. It depends a little bit how I feel after the
Okay, I see.
after
But
the
yeah,
stream.
cool.
Okay, let's go over the schedule, and we'll talk about the beautiful website next with Caneco. Maybe we scroll a little bit down, Christoph, and then we can see like the schedule a little bit to see the subjects there. Are there like talks that you're looking forward to a lot, Christoph?
So, to be honest, I don't know yet because I have so much on my plate in the last weeks that I didn't have time to
To check it yet?
really think about it. But let me go through this real quick and let me see. Yeah, so for sure, I'm very excited about Caleb's talk, The Future of Livewire, because I use Livewire a lot. I know he will be talking about the new version 3. At least that's what I guess. So yeah, that's one that I'm really interested in.
Yeah. Yeah, for me as well. Also because I'm a big Livewire user, and Caleb has put out some interesting podcasts about the way he's structuring Livewire internally. And yeah, I know he's a kick-ass presenter with lots of energy, and that's always very nice to see in action.
Yeah, he's really good. I just saw here another one by I Can't Believe It's Not Local, which
Yeah.
I think is quite an interesting title by Chris Fidao, which he's also around in the Laravel community for like forever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there was a time that I used Laravel and Chris Fidao was not around, so he maybe wasn't that active in the last years, but yeah, it's pretty good seeing him again. So I'm really looking forward to this one as well. And yeah, but it's difficult to choose. There are so many good ones.
I'm also looking forward to Caneco's talk, because
Which one is that? Let me see.
the
Here.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Laravel community.
Oh yeah,
There are lots of things to love there. I love the Hitchhiker's Guide. I love the Laravel community, and Caneco is
I love
also a
Caneco.
kick-ass speaker. So yeah, that will also be good, I think. Yeah.
but do you have idea what this talk is about?
I guess it's a whirlwind view of the world of Laravel and who's involved or not, but I don't know for sure. We'll have to see tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, now I'm excited too. Then also, I saw some tweets by Marcel,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit about his talk. So
Yes.
I don't really know what it is really about, but I saw some pretty interesting tweets and little videos about things that he wants to do. So, and he's also very good always at live coding and showing some cool examples. So, yeah, I'm also interested in this one.
Yeah, and Cypress is pretty interesting. I think that a couple of months or maybe a year ago, I think Jeffrey Way also did a series on it, and it felt really like a solid testing framework for a JavaScript. I think Jeffrey also showed some Laravel integrations with Cypress. So we'll have to see what Marcel will do with the subject tomorrow. Pretty sure it'll be good again.
Yeah, I think so too. I just saw your title, I think, the first time. I
Hey.
shall say, error defined this only once. What is this about?
I'm going to spoil it tomorrow,
Don't want to spoil. Okay, okay.
or maybe in a stream after this party stream. I don't know yet, but you'll see
Okay.
tomorrow. Yeah, and
Yeah, but
tomorrow. Yeah, go ahead.
sorry.
I think
I just want
tomorrow.
to say,
Okay.
you go first. You go first.
I think tomorrow your talk is before mine, so you can just be very relaxed when you watch my talk. I'm still in nerves probably when your talk is busy, but I'll watch it anyways.
So your talk will be the first one that I can enjoy it, and with a good beer and sit down and relax.
Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a nice schedule. I know that from past editions, it's a little bit long always because it's like a lot of talks on a short amount of time. I think personally, I've always reached the end of Laracon, and I aim to do it again this year. So I hope to see that Browser our magical creatures talk also sounds very interesting.
But it seems this one is my time close to midnight, and this is way earlier than the last years, right? I believe in the last years the talks went until 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning for me. Right?
Yeah, I think so. I think there was one edition where it ended at 1:30 or even 2 o'clock. Yeah, so this is better.
Let me check. I think, do we start a little bit earlier? Maybe. Oh yeah, I've also seen Kai tweeting and talking a lot about his talk about not quite my type. He's also one who likes to play with words, so this will also be fun.
Yeah, and I really like this database talk from a couple of years ago about indexing. It was his first talk, I think, at Laracon EU then, and I was pretty much blown away by how good of a speaker he was. And so yeah, I'm looking forward to his new talk as well.
Yeah.
And of course, we have the Laravel update as well.
Yeah,
I think
I just wanted to mention it as well.
Taylor mentioned already a couple of things, new things that he wanted to talk about. So
yeah, do you expect anything in particular? Do you have any ideas what those things could be about? Any guesses?
Not really, no. I think it's better not to speculate, but just see the man do his magic. Yeah.
Yeah, as always, he will show us some amazing new stuff. So yeah, I'm also very excited about that. So I also got no idea.
Yeah, we'll see. It has never disappointed, so it'll be good for sure. And I also love like the kind of demos he's always doing with like just a routes file and put everything in there.
Yeah.
It's so simple and so elegant to showcase stuff.
Yeah, that's the signature Taylor talk, which I've seen many people after him doing as well. I've also done talks like this, but I feel like he's the one who invented those kind of talks. His iPhone next to his laptop, and then just going through the examples and showing everything in the most practical way.
Indeed. So yeah, that's a lot of things to look forward to tomorrow, right?
Yeah. So I hope I can see as many talks as possible. So for me, every time, if I have to work or if there's any other reasons why I can't watch all of them, or maybe if it gets too late and I get tired and I have to go to bed, then it's always difficult for me to look through them later after they're live.
Yeah,
do you know the feeling?
Yeah. I have the same. I don't watch like too much recordings of all talks. It's a little bit like sports, I guess, where the live aspect is really important, and seeing like a recorded version of a race or a football match isn't that interesting, even though it's the very same thing that you are watching.
Yeah,
it's something like that, I think.
It's strange. I think it's just easier to. Yeah, I think that's the same thing with all the things that are async. Like with all the things that you can watch on Netflix, sometimes it just feels good to be at a place at a specific time, and you have to watch it now because it's not later for you to watch like anytime you want to.
Yeah, indeed, indeed. Okay, Christoph, I think then we're ready with this part as well. So yeah, I think it was fun doing this Laracon pre-party again with you. Yeah,
As always.
we already said that. Yeah, you're busy doing stuff, so you're going to leave us now. We all can cry. The party will continue a little bit with Caneco, but it won't be the same without you, Christoph.
It will be different.
It will be different, another vibe, but also a good vibe because Caneco is also
Yeah,
a
I
great
think
guy
I got
for us.
a pretty good replacement here. So
Yeah. And speaking of that, I'm just going to replace Christoph by Caneco now, I think. So, Christoph, say your goodbyes because you will be gone in 3, 2,
thank you so much.
1. Bye bye,
Thank you,
buddy.
Freek. It was fun.
And let's see. Boom! And we have Caneco here. Hey, man. How are you doing? Uh-oh. No audio. Uh-oh. Wait. I think maybe I hear you now.
I think that you can hear me now.
Yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Hey, man.
Tried something funky here. It didn't work. Okay.
No problem, man.
Nice
No
to know.
problem.
Nice to know.
Hey,
So I don't have such a fancy environment like you guys have, but it is what it is. It's minimal.
you make fancy websites. I can make
Yeah.
websites as fancy as that one. So, so congratulations again on creating something truly special. I think.
Not do it without you know who, Mr.
Yeah.
Freek Nelson.
Yeah.
He's just a translator of the ideas, and by now, to be honest, some of the ideas already are with him. You already know what means PHP is not dead. He already means what PHP does not scale. Yeah, he's getting in the community, so he's already know what's happening, knowing the people. So it's a lot cool to see that a newcomer from a year ago, that he just popped up in the community, and he loves the community.
Yeah.
That's why he keeps on doing it, and most of the time he's pushing now himself to do even better.
Hey, shall we take a look at the website? Because you said we have 48 secrets to go through. So
Yeah.
I'm pretty excited for that. So
And some of them I was just zooming like crazy to not on the website at illustration, because the website, due to performance, you cannot put the full scale size illustration. But I was just zooming, and I'm pointing out every secret and double check it with Freek. Did I miss someone? Anything? And he just pointing out, you missed this and this and this, and I would just keep on counting, and oh shoot, there's too many secrets. Because you don't know, more or less the process is we just have a quick brainstorm around the beginning when we started to design the next illustration, and Freek just normally asks me, what are we going to do next? So I get to think about it. And the idea behind this illustration was, I don't know if you remember, even the first version of the Laracon online, you have like the landscape of the city. And even then you have like a fancy illustration done for when Laracon US just got cancelled, and then we moved on to Laracon Online. We have the same illustration of the landscape with all the landmarks. So it was about grabbing that old feeling of the initial Laracon Online and putting in this one as a fresh visual. And so I just sent him a couple of ideas, or you need to put this in this and this, and have this main idea, and then he does his magic.
Cool. Let's have a look, man. Here is like your trademark slide.
Yeah, no, it's I'm taking now this trademark. It's the best way to don't spoil anything and to officially know that you are seeing my screen. So hopefully you are seeing my screen, right?
I can see it.
Yeah, good, 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 good. So let's begin this and let's start. So first of all, I'm Caneco. I'm currently the full stack developer at Medicare. And I might say that I'm a Laravel community contributor. I don't do much code, but I'm on the community and try to push things over and to make the community happy. Also, this is official. Thanks, Ian. I'm the Laracon Online Technical Consultant.
Oh,
Pretty
nice
fancy
title.
title. Yeah. Props to Ian, and thanks for he allowing me and I agree on that. And I'm also the Laracon EU host, and for the couple of months I've been helping them organizing the next Laracon because you already know maybe it's in Lisbon, so that's why I'm helping them organize the Laracon. So
Nice.
it's been a good experience to know even further how to the implications of making an event, a conference. You already know it by hand, you as you all know, but it's interesting and it's fun to know all the stuff together. So this is the current illustration, as you all know, and is top secret, obviously. There's a lot of hidden gems in here. So let's begin. As usual, I would like always to show the very first sketch from Flick Nelson. And this is his earliest sketch of the idea, grabbed it from, and you can already see that it's very similar, almost the same as it is not right now, with a lot of more definition. But the main idea was what is this, and hopefully you can see the video more or less.
Man, that's a lot of work.
And he already shared this on his Twitter, so you can scan the QR code and just go directly to the tweet, and you see the full video with all the animation of he's doing the design process of the illustration. Very cool, and it's the best way, since illustration don't have Git, is the best way for him to show the progress of his own project. And it's very, very cool to see the illustration getting bigger and bigger and well defined, more defined. So this is what you get, at least the colored version on the website. For now, it's all the gray, the two colors, the black and white. But spoiler alert: tomorrow at the event, it will be all color because we are not Laracon. So go check it to see the full illustration without peeking the illustration behind the scene. So I would like for all of you, we will not hear, obviously, but give a big applause to Flick Nelson for this amazing job on illustration this year and the past years. He's getting better and better and crazier. So you are here for secrets, and the secrets are here, and you might not see them right away, but they're secrets. And first of all, you already know where this is heading. So you have like, you can see it in there, an R, right? And maybe you can see here like an A and a C, and then you have an L and an A, and obviously you have like an O and a flip N in there. So as you can see, as usual, Flick just puts the word Laracon in every single illustration. It's been his gimmick, pretty much like my "Can you see my screen?" is this thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know if people when the illustration come up, try to see if there is any the reference of the Laracon, but it always is. If you go past the other videos of Secret Reveal, we will see the same process all over again. So this slide is just for you to, can you see it without the highlight version? Hopefully you can see it. But this is just the beginning. Or is it? No, I'm already done with the thing, and now I'm missing the cue of the song because I cannot put it mine. Yeah, that's the thing. Thank you, Freek, for making the sound effects. But you're here for more secrets, right? And let's show them all. First of all, it's not a big of a secret, but it's a new thing on illustration. So this year we'll love to, since it's like a free event, thanks to the sponsors. We only find a way that to say thanks even properly to the gold sponsors, as in your name, it's on the illustration. It's the first time that we done that, but there's all gold sponsors are on the illustration, so it's a way of us somehow to say thanks for them to properly do this event for free for everyone. But did you spot this one? Maybe in black and white you can see it properly. So just a small hint, Laracon.net was in there, also in the illustration. But did you spot this one? You like the who's in charge on the remotes, on the controllers? It is Ian Landsman and Eric Albarns. I don't know if you see it, their names on the remotes in there. So slightly thing that Flick put it on the illustration. And you can see it real close to the controllers. You can see like a L-shaped, and there's the 404 in there because everyone loves a good 404 in every website. And there's also a frying pan with an egg. Don't know why, but Flick does to go crazy sometimes, and I don't mind. And right next, he has the neighbor of like the snake of the game, and with the Apple logo in there. So snake, worms, apple, whatever. It was a slidey thing. But also in the illustration, and I can imagine people seeing the live stream and going to the website and trying to find everything while I'm pointing out. But there's the WW Lucky Luke. Just a quick reference of, have you feeling lucky on Google, or do you feel lucky to find out stuff on the illustration? You have also the yellow in here, just to talk and chat, so whatever. I have like that word in there, yellow, like for the yellow world, that every developer knows it. And this house in here is the Ghostbusters house. So it's pretty much like the garage that when they arrive, they put the car in there. You have like the White Rabbit from Matrix, or the Alice of the Wonderland right in there. And this is pretty much more obvious. You have the Eiffel Tower, and shoot, I'm forgetting the name. Freek, help me. What's the name
of what? This
the-
one, the Arc de Triomphe.
That's the one. I was totally blanked out with the name.
No
So
problem.
pretty much like France is in here right away. But you already might seen it. The Arc de Triomphe,
The
it's a
Transformers.
transformer.
Yeah.
Even the shape and color of the Arc de Triomphe, it's Optimus Prime. And that's a cool reference that Flick did it. But the Eiffel Tower, and this one actually Marcel spotted, and he already tweeted about it. And in the Eiffel Tower, it highlights PHP is not dead. It's a little bit weird, hard to see, but Marcel spotted, so I think it's good enough to anyone to spot it. And you have like on Australia, you have the Sydney Opera, pretty much like the building in there. So that's the reference of it. You have the Coliseum in Rome, and the Brazil Cristo Rei
Yeah.
in there as well. But this one is a little bit tricky to see it. You can see like the Cristo Rei is all rising with sunglasses, but in his arm you can read it Laravel,
Ah, yeah.
the scale.
Yeah.
So God is helping that Laravel is
It's scaling.
scaling every single application out there. So, but it's those tiny details that Flick just put it in there. It's crazy. You have here the Illuminati pyramid or the pyramid of Giza in here with the all-seeing eye. You have like the old straws from the 80s that you all see in our childhood, and like having the idea of a train, so is in there. And right in there you see another transformer sound wave in there with again a shape of an L,
Yeah.
because Laravel. And this is a little bit tricky, and it's all also spotted on Twitter. I guess I don't remember who spotted, but this is a reference of the TV shows from Nickelodeon that you might see it that are real monsters. So that's Grumpel, or I forgot his name. And this one is supposed to be Oblina, the sidekick of the other monster. So you can see and imagine like Oblina right in there. Continue on. Right next to it, there's the PHP elephant, really hidden like a graffiti on a wall in the city. You have like you might spot it like a cherries right in the right area. That's our logo more or less, because we are the cherry mates. So me and Flake. So that's why you see all the time send him a cherries everywhere. It's because we are the cherry mates. It's hard to split us like twins, more or less. Don't mind. So there's a reference of Flick Nelson website in there already, also hidden, and it did this. So this is the Caneco face.
Nice.
Flick, Flick just this one I totally missed out, and he mentioned he sent me a message. Did you spot this one? There's hashtag Caneco face in there, and oh shoot, and that's the Caneco face, right? Yeah, that's the one. Oh shoot, I totally missed that. There's a toaster, because there's a toaster in the illustration, really well hidden. And this one is for you, Freek.
Cool. Nice.
It's
I hadn't
really
spotted it,
hidden.
but yeah. It's really
I'm
small,
going
I
to
think.
send you this section as a wallpaper for you and all the Spatsy members, because this one's a tribute a warning for everyone to pay your postcard debts.
That's really nice.
Moving on, you have like here the peace logo in there, because we from the past months we need peace in the world. So that's a way of saying, or at least wishing for it. And you have we have here also a tribute for the Mr. Dave Hempel in there, like the whip, because every good developer in Laravel loves whipping everything. And really well hidden, it's also our loves and wishes to the Mr. Tyler Otwell in there.
Nice.
And next to Tyler, there's Windows logo. No such reference to Taylor. It's just was a blank spot, and it's just around there. You have like T-Rex really picking in the corner of the building. You have like the candy house of Ansel and Gretel in there as well. We have a mailbox, and you get mail. So because we always have spam. And we have like this building, and I don't know if you can see it more or less, but it says Google in there. You
Ah,
need to
yeah.
pinch your eyes a little bit, but it's in there. And this one is very tricky. This one was Flick just sent me. You missed this one, and I miss what? It's a lollipop. No, look closer. And I'm starting to see up in here. I don't know if you see it. And I think, oh, it's up because it's a balloon, so it goes up. Yeah, and him, no, no. So you can see here that it has an Ti, or the same, and it follows artisan up. So it's pretty much like putting up your application. So it just put it in here really well hidden. And once again, it's crazy. And you have like the official fleet of Laravel team, the Laravel jet in here, and we have the same gimmick. So you have like Taylor's bobblehead really well hidden in the
Nice.
illustration. It's like on the summer edition and on the winter edition, he always popping up in every design.
At least
But is
it's displayed now. I think with the last website,
yeah,
you needed to remove some divs with
it was on summer.
yeah, on summer. Yeah,
It was on summer. It was behind, below, no, on the bottom of the shell. You need to remove it.
yeah,
Going on inspect element, remove it, and you see it in there.
yeah.
And Taylor this time is hidden where? Not hidden. Is on Laravel HQ. That's why the big L, that's Laravel headquarters. It's big house with the shape of an L, right in there. And as for the secrets, that's it. I got all of them out. It was quick. It was fun. And
It's
moving on to the website, I just wanted to say we put it on the website. This button that tweet them a cherry, and people went crazy. We didn't think that many people will send us cherries over the Twitter. I grabbed a bunch of them, and this is a way to say thanks to everyone, to have a couple of minutes, just push the button and send us a tweet with a cherry. We really like cherries. So thanks you all. Thank you all. It's a little bit of something that we are sharing. Want give the same love that all these people give us. The merch. The merch. Did you order something from the merch this year? Can I ask it?
this time I didn't. Last times I did, but this time I yeah, I don't know. I skipped it because I had all of my Laravel merch things in order. I
Too much.
guess too much.
If it's like in my house, every single time that I appear with another T-shirt,
Yeah,
my wife just another
my,
T-shirt.
my girlfriend actually makes like two piles of t-shirts for me, like the dev t-shirts and the t-shirts I want you to wear.
Depending on the event, you pick
Yeah.
the proper pile.
Yeah. This is one from
Yeah,
the
but
girlfriend pile, but tomorrow I will probably pick something from the geek pile.
the geek pile. So the merch this year, we didn't go as crazier than last time, but we have like the mouse pads that are really
Oh, it's
cool,
cool. Yeah.
and they are really big. And I'm waiting for mine and Flick as well. And hopefully you had a blast with your mouse pads. And I can only wait to see your setup and everyone's setup on during the live streams and see that big mouse pad. But if you don't get them, you still in time. So go get them at store.laracon.net. But this time we have like posters, and we have in the past. But the posters itself, it has like a secret,
Ooh.
and maybe it's a good time for you to buy posters, Freek, because if you buy one, it's okay, it's cool, you can hang it on the wall. But the poster has a secret. You can buy as many as you want and glue them together, and it's like BG
It
repeat
fit.
X.
Ah, nice.
It's a pattern that we set it up. So imagine having like you can go from Portugal to Belgium with
With
only
posters.
posters. Yeah, so just people go crazy with your walls and on your corners and just put it as a wallpaper in the wall.
Man, how
So
much work
that's
must have been put into this to make that match? It's like
yeah.
I
Do you
I
do you know
I don't know
do you
how
know
to start
Flake?
with this.
Uh, do you know Flake? Flake is crazy, man.
Yeah,
And you can see it right here. It's a good thing that he just come up with. So here's an idea for all of you to start uh, renewing your office. But there's more. There's something legend. Wait for it. There, and you might already seen it. So Flick just come up. It wasn't supposed to. A long story short, he didn't think that he had the time to make once again heads along with this edition of Laracon online, but he out of the blue just come up with this idea. So we have like the legendary head that you already know it, but this time it has a slightly difference because the assets that you get is big than ever, and you can actually make your own merch. You are allowed to make your merch from the illustrations that you get. So imagine having like a t-shirt of your face if you're into that, or imagine having like the your face in a picture, putting on your office, or imagine printing the line version for your kids to coloring. So a couple of ideas from the assets that you will get if you acquire not acquire
acquire.
acquire
Yeah.
the legendary heads from Flick Nelson. But did I mention that I have more secrets?
Keep them
So
coming.
yeah, you mostly seen this one, right, Freek? But did you spot that Flick just did his signature right in the ribbon,
Oh,
right next
nice.
to the name? So
Like
it's
a
on
real
everyone.
artist.
Yeah, he put it really well than his signature. But there's more. Also, Laracon, it's on the the,
The
the
heads as well.
graphics.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it's right in there as well. He's crazy. Did I mention before that Flick is crazy? But one more thing, and this one is the last one. Scout's honor. The Sherry mates will return. We already have this confirmed, so
Cool.
I
Nice.
I think that we only could say thanks to everyone in the community because you enjoy what we come up with in every edition, and your feedback translates to this to keeps on getting us to doing this thing. But to be honest, it's getting harder and harder to come up with fresh stuff, but we're managing. I don't know if how long we could come up with new stuff, but that's why cherries are always together.
It's cool, man. Must feel good
And
to continue this work.
yeah, it has been a blast that started with the for me both Flake just in my case Ian just sent me that message inviting me to make the website, and then they translated to invite Flake because I couldn't not do this kind of illustration, and we had a blast since. It's nerve wracking, especially in the final weeks before the delivery. But to be fair, it could not be any more nerve wracking than Ian's, because once again, and it's our fourth edition, yeah, for the edition, and Ian only sees the 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 full thing on the day before the release. He trusts us blindly, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Sometimes it could go wrong, but
Yeah,
props
I
to
think you
him
worked
to,
hard to gain that trust, right? And it's again
yeah,
a job well done. And I'm pretty sure that Ian sees that as well. Like these guys have talent, they can deliver. It's always good, and that's a lot of pressure for you. But yeah,
yeah,
the result is there. So
yeah. And I don't know if you're feeling that, but it's funny to have the feeling that people starting, even you are the worst because you you're always the day before the release, send me the site, the link. You just wanted the link. So even the website now has its own tradition. People are craving for the new website, pretty much and not to discard the talent that it is for the speakers, but people are craving for the design. They want to see who's in for the edition and for the illustration itself and the new stuff that it can play on the website.
yeah. Hey, Caneco, you're not only creating the website, but you're also doing a talk tomorrow. Uh,
Yeah,
let's wrap things up by giving you the question: is your talk already done?
it's done.
Uh huh.
I don't know if it's rehearsed enough, and I having all the imposter syndrome in the world just coming down in me, and all, that voices that you hear in the back in your head saying that it's not good enough, you're gonna fail, you're going to I don't, like this. I'm trying to say something and it doesn't come out.
Yeah.
So eh, everything is starting to appear. And as much as I like doing presentations in Keynote, I'm a little bit tired at the moment because I
Uh huh.
already made 3 presentations
Yeah.
for just for these 2 days. Pretty
Yeah.
much, I think that is over 180 slides in total just for this event. It's
Yeah.
because we enjoy this much. It's just like this pre-party. You
Yeah.
can be watching some TV show or just lying down and chill in your sofa, but we are here
Yeah.
and people are here
Yeah.
watching us. So it's pretty much like the vibe, and that's the idea of this community. That's something that I'm going to address big time in my talk, and it's the way that this community is so special.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And yeah, we can talk a lot about it, but I'm going to leave it for you to do tomorrow. But I want to say about like the voices in your head and the imposter syndrome and stuff. What I think that really helps is that um, everybody has this. Like you're not alone in this. Everybody has those voices, and it's only after a while that even though your own head is telling you that, after a while you know, or you get better at ignoring that, even though you still think that. So I think don't worry a little bit too much if you think like, ooh, am I right here? Just do your best, and your best is good enough. You know, I
Yeah, I think that even the great Jeffrey Way has his gibbers
yeah,
every single time that he step in, and
I think
I think
everybody.
that he already, yeah, even for making any Laracast content, he
Mhm.
has that thing. So yeah, we all have it. It's just a matter of dealing with it.
Yeah,
And once you have the spotlight, I think everything goes right off the window. But until then,
yeah, and
it's hard.
you're in the first half of the conference also, so
Yeah,
you can enjoy like the second part a little bit. I'm a little bit at the end,
yeah.
so I'm going to have the gibbers the whole time a little bit. But
I'm really curious of your talk. That title, every single time that I read it, I smile because it gives me so much vibes from the biggest show on earth, the Allo Allo,
yeah,
and I cannot see to see, or because that's one thing that you can see it on this year. People are putting themes on their talks. Just it doesn't anymore just passing slides. You adding themes and making the talk funny and entertain the audience. Not only share content, share knowledge, but also entertain.
Yeah, I think what the Laravel community is good at, and what I also personally find important is, I I think a talk should not only be like the transfer of knowledge, but there is also a little bit of showmanship that you need to show. It's like you said, you need to entertain the people a little bit with it, because if you yeah you need a little bit of both, because if it's only entertainment then it's probably shallow, and if it's
Yeah.
only content then it's probably very dry and nobody will listen to you. So you have to have like a good combination, and I think that in the Laravel community there are a lot of people that are talented with this, and certainly you, Caneco, during your talks you delivered a good knowledge wise, and it's packed in like a nice presentation. So even though you worry
Crazy.
about it, you have nothing to worry about, I think.
Yeah, thanks for that. It's a little bit. I could go in bed a little bit more ease, but tomorrow the I give you a call if this feeling will starting to appear once again.
It will
But
be
okay,
it will be good. It will be
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ju-
Tomorrow
Don't
will
think
be a nice.
don't think too much about it tonight. Try to sleep well. I'd say.
Yeah, yeah. That's the plan.
Okay.
Speaking of sleep,
Yeah, it's time to wrap things up. So yeah, thank you, Kaneko, for sharing all those secrets and all the work that you've done for this site. It's really amazing, like always.
thanks from me and from Flake. That's he's the sorcerer. We need to come up with a title like Marcel the Grey. We need to come up with a title for Flake.
You'll get
But
something
okay,
until next time.
yeah, yeah. But that's a wrap. Thanks you and
Yeah,
Christoph to come up with this pre-party once again, and thank you all to seeing
yeah.
these crazy guys speaking at this late in the hour. And let's keep the hype train going, and see you tomorrow.
Yes. Thanks, Kaneko, and see you
Bye.
soon, man.
See ya.
Okay, that is the end of the pre-party. I hope that you like this, and I hope that you're looking forward to the conference as much as I do. Tomorrow is going to be a great day, I think. So enjoy your sleep, and yeah, we'll see each other tomorrow again. Bye bye, and enjoy the rest of the evening. And where is my thank you button? Here it is.